Hey guys, Chris from Tillman Family Farms. I'm a little irritated, and I have waited to make this video because I wanted to make sure that I was educated and make sure that I was reading it right and understanding and all of those things. But it seems that in Georgia, the pastured poultry exemption laws have changed, and they did not change for the better. And it is basically put out just about all of the small pastured poultry producers that are 1,000 birds or less. Now, I'm not talking about 20,000 birds. Most of those guys have already gone above and beyond because they knew they needed to, and all these other things, and they have a business that supports that. But ours, not so much. So hang out, and I'll go through this thing and tell you a little bit about it. So to catch you up a little bit, 2 years ago, we went through a very, very long, drawn-out process with the Georgia Department of Agriculture and our local people and all that stuff, getting our poultry processing area approved so that we could hold a 1,000 bird pastured poultry exemption in the state of Georgia. Fast forward to August of this last year, we heard that coming down the pipeline there were some changes. So we read what had been put out on these changes, and we felt like it was going to be for the better. We thought it was going to allow us to do some cut-ups, to be able to get more value out of what we were doing. And we were excited about it. We were excited that those things were going to help our business and help us move into the future to do better things with this farm. Well, come to find out, we started having some conversations back and forth with them, and they told us that, yeah, things were changing and that they could not make anybody stop what they were doing. They couldn't make anybody change anything until they came out and inspected and went through this whole process of seeing how we're doing it and verifying whatever records we do keep or anything like that. So on December 13th, lo and behold, one morning, they just come showing up in the driveway. And when they got here, we really didn't know what was going on with it or anything. And as far as we knew, we were still licensed, and we were expecting to have a few changes to make and then to be able to move on with it. But it turns out that they came in and they rejected our processing area that was once approved by the Georgia Department of Agriculture. And they left this pretty strict guideline, regulations, rules type set of information for us to go over. And I'm gonna tell you, there's parts of it that read pretty standard to what the U.S. Department of Agriculture reads, because that is basically the guideline that all states use. They just kind of modify it a little bit here and there. Well, this one's pretty rough. They are holding small farms like ours, 1,000 birds or less, to the same standards that they would hold a Tyson chicken plant to, or a Pilgrim's chicken plant to, or Kegel's chicken plant to, or anything like that. Building separate sewer, individual bathroom. So we're a family farm. Why do I need to have a bathroom at my processing place so that my son can go use the bathroom, wash his hands? Or my dad or my mom. I mean, the house is 35 feet away. We ain't got to have a bathroom. There's just a lot of things here that have really, really gotten under my skin. I've done a lot of things and looked in a lot of places and talked to a lot of people. I've emailed back and forth with Joel Salatin asking for his opinion or his advice. I reached out to Will Harris at White Oak Pastures in South Georgia. Much bigger farm than we are. They have a processing facility on their property that follows most of this same stuff pretty much to the T, but they do a lot more than we do. They built that a long time ago, growing for the future. We're not there yet. We're still doing 1,000 birds. So big difference there. I've gotten a lot of names and emails and things like that to try to collect, to be able to send some stuff and talk to some people to see if we can start working towards making any of this stuff better. But As of today, Tillman Family Farms cannot legally grow, process, package, and sell chicken, turkey, or duck or geese or anything like that from this farm anymore from this day forward until we either build whatever this facility is or something else. My question to you guys out there is, how many of you out there would trust a farmer enough to buy a frozen bird that had a label on it that said not for human consumption or dog food or anything like that? That would take everything off of me and put it all on the consumer and say, you know, I trust that this was raised and packaged well enough to be consumed by me. Anyhow, I don't know what we're gonna do. Chicken has not been a gigantic part of what we do here, but it is one of the staples of what we do, you know, and it adds to everything that we do to give our customers a variety of things when they come to us. It's very disheartening. If anybody out there watching has any information or could help in any way, leave a comment down below, or you can email us at the farm. The email is on the YouTube page. Not sure what the future of actual chicken on the farm is. Of course, we'll still do eggs, and we have a ton of egg layers and all that stuff, but other than that, I don't know what we're gonna do. Say a prayer for us. Say a prayer that I don't lose my mind. But anyhow, before I start getting a little too mad and too bent out of shape with it, I'm gonna close it down. I just wanna let you guys know what's going on and ask for help in any way, shape, form, or fashion that we could get it. We appreciate you guys watching, and we will see you on the next video.